Welcome everyone to Tradition Golf Club here in beautiful Pawleys Island, South Carolina. This is College Golf Network's rendition of the Elite Invitational. Doug, it's good to host this with you and be here.
Yeah, it's great to be here, Mike. We're in the presence of some elite juniors.
Yeah, this is a beautiful golf course, Doug, and like you mentioned, the players here this week are nothing short of elite. We had a chance to speak with a couple this morning, including the #1 ranked junior, Blades Brown. I had a chance to ask Blades a little bit about the tournament and why he's here.
We also had the chance out there to capture some highlights from the practice round. Everyone's out here today playing. It was tee times from 10 until 1, so everyone's getting the chance to look at the golf course. Mike, let's talk about a little bit about this golf course.
Yeah, Doug, the golf course is absolutely in great shape, and from what we've seen so far, it looks like a very fun course, but also a very difficult test. There's a drivable par 4 out there, which is fun, but the pin locations are not going to be easy this week at all. I think they're going to be similar to a very least college.
I think so too. The founder and tournament director, Mason Carmel, he has been here for at least 2 weeks getting this course ready for his tournament and for the juniors to having a great experience out. He's personally been out there filling sand divots, cutting greens, raking bunkers. So we are happy to be here in Pawleys Island, South Carolina, to bring you coverage of the Elite Invitational.
Yeah, Doug, it's good to be here, and we are hoping that you guys enjoy our coverage of the Elite Invitational. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're here with founder and tournament director Mason Carmel. Mason, thanks for joining us. Thanks for having us out here. It's a pleasure to be here at Tradition Golf Club. Could you give our viewers a little bit quick intro about the Elite Invitational and how it got started?
Yes, so Mike, the Elite Invitational got started with a vision of providing young golfers an opportunity to showcase their skills in an environment that was very similar to what they would see at the national championship level or the PGA Tour, LPGA Tour level. And 4 years ago, I was sitting in my living room in Hilton Head, South Carolina at the time, and had a realization that my body physically couldn't take professional golf anymore. And this is a game that has given me so much, friendships and relationships that have lasted a lifetime, and I wanted to do something to give back to the game. So I started this tournament with the sole purpose of creating a player-first environment and a player-first experience. And by doing so, we set up the golf course different than other junior tournaments do, challenge them with tough pin locations. But ultimately, at the end of the day, starting this tournament was simply just to give back to the game that gave me so much.
That's wonderful. Yeah, we touched on earlier about the pin locations, and maybe you can speak a little bit more about that. I mentioned that they're not your typical junior event pin locations. They're more prototypical of maybe a college or even professional event.
So that's one thing that I truly believe has separated ourselves over the last couple of years, and I give a lot of credit to all the players who have competed thus far and heading into this week. We do not, put pins in the middle of the greens. We do not, play off front edges. We really try to make them think, and that's what separates these players and what puts them here this week. And when you look down Sunday, the players that are going to be on top of the leaderboard, they don't have to be the longest. They don't have to be necessarily the sharpest all around with their game, but they're the ones who have outthought the field. So thinking their way through the course, coming up with a really good game plan, and then sticking to that game plan is essential. But like you said, with the pins, got done setting them last night. So yeah, we've got quite a few stuffed, but there's not a pin that you can't score on if you play the right shot into it.
Sounds like that's how a golf course should be set up for a tournament like this. And what are you looking forward to most about this week?
Just creating more relationships. We've got a bunch of new faces this year. We had a lot of players last year that graduated high school or are now in college, which is great, following them along. We've got a lot of new faces, so it's building that relationship with not just the players but their families. We follow them along and their progress all through the summer. That helps with how we decide who's here, but really just getting to sit back and watch these kids perform. It's incredible what they've accomplished so far, and just being able to kind of take a step back now the next 3 days and make sure our team's executing from a ruling standpoint. Other than that, just watch some good golf.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to it.
Absolutely, and we thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thank you.